I first heard about sex in the gospel in 2008. Blake came and did a series of Bible studies at my previous church. He did a 5-week session on sex in the gospel. I mostly remember that I had just never heard teaching on sex and what the Bible had to say about sex like that. I didn't realize that from the Old Testament to the New Testament, God's Word talks about sex. So that's what I remember the most. The most important thing I remember Blake teaching about was the bride price in the Old Testament. I just didn't know or understand the value of virginity and just how it had an actual physical value in God's eyes and in the Bible. So I remember him talking about the bride price. I think it benefited me because at the time I grew up in church and I always heard that you should wait to have sex until you're married and sex is just something for married people, but I didn't know basically the purpose for sex or all the purposes for sex. I didn't know why I should be waiting necessarily, and I didn't know just all the Bible had to say about sex and waiting and what it meant, what purity meant. The teaching of sex in the gospel is for everyone. It's for teens because they hear about it at school every day, and they need to know what God's Word says about sex. Also, it's for young adults who are waiting to get married. It gives you a purpose for your waiting. And then for married couples, Blake talks about the different purposes of sex, like procreation, recreation. So it also helps married couples as well.